Greetings, gods and goddesses in training. Welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle Makara, All Relations. Today we are speaking all about how generic is dead, okay? And the new earth is going to have new jobs. Therefore, you've got to double down on your authenticity more than ever before, okay? More than ever before. There's always someone who's done something, right? So everything is just now a copy of a copy of a copy. Even AI is a copy, right? It's what you feed it. So it's like a mirror. Same with the world, it's like a mirror. So how are you going to stand out in an attention economy where everybody's trying to be like everybody else? Instead of their source code, their origin point. And I think this is why Primal Sutra comes in and absolutely bulldozes these other spiritual, trendsetters, is because we start to understand generic is dead, right? The crowd is just a graveyard with Wi-Fi. Every fantastic lane that you've dreamt about is paved over by somebody with more capital, more compliance, and less soul, right? These people dissociate, they don't have empathy. Generic advice is so common nowadays, right? Just give someone a pill and call that pill productivity. That's the day and age we're living in. It's something to repeat without demanding that you transform. It feeds the ego. Specificity, on the other hand, that's like a blood oath. Here's the precise scent of my work, the exact texture of my ritual. Here's the problem I'm willing to be burned for. When you get that specific, you stop asking the market for permission, you start haunting it. Like a phantom swagger. People don't want your competence, they want your cosmology. They want to step into your weather system and feel the way you feel, and also feel their old excuses blow off of their bones. This is what people are craving, identity level change. So I don't heal bodies, I heal identities. If it doesn't tingle your own spine or kundalini, it's not even a niche. That's my personal understanding of it, okay? If it doesn't move Shakti, your energy through you, what is it bringing you? What is it doing for you? Craft is a prayer performed with your hands open. Most creators are like allergic to details because details expose whether you really care or you're just BSing or you're just yapping for the sake of it. Or do you have some potency, something to say, some message that's rippling through you? It's the difference between counting reps and forging a sword. So I want you to get into this obsessive specificity. There's a difference between just a breath work and a complete mystical encounter. So do you calibrate the light or do you blame the algorithm? Do you vomit like 10 platitudes and then forget about it? Or is this a stream of consciousness flow that's emanating through your beingness? This is how you braid meaning into physics. You tune the room, you tune your nervous system, you tune the story, and your client remembers you as a person who made time feel sacred for them again. And that memory is the invoice that you receive. If you touch the real, it will offend the unreal. Okay? That's not a risk, it's a right. The internet taught us how to seek applause over truth. And they're wondering why all these jobs nowadays in the marketplace feel like stale fruit, or like rubber fruit, as Ellie was showing me the other day. You cannot be worshipped and helpful at the same time. So be okay with being seen as a little wild, a little crazy, a little out there, right? Because then more people start talking about you. You start showing up in regular people's conversations. And everybody's feeding you with this excess chi and life force. Why? Because everybody has an opinion on you, right? Good, let them. Softness is not kindness when the wound is infected. And precision hurts before it heals, right? So stop sanding your edges, man. Stop watering yourself down. Let me create myself into a mass packaging marketing formula. You can talk about all this flow state stuff, but only mention these 3 points, okay, for the general public. Then it'll be okay, right? This is how most people are thinking. This is how most marketers are thinking. Everybody really has a low attention span. Therefore, you should make shorter videos. How about I make videos for my people, for the right people? You see what I'm saying? You'll be called arrogant, you'll be called extreme, you'll be called too spiritual, you'll be called not spiritual enough, you'll be called a capitalist, you'll be called a communist, you'll be called a witch, you'll be called a saint, okay? And they're all correct depending on which mirror they use. Keep going. Authentic work prunes its own audience, okay? And the hate you receive is a housekeeping angel. Don't even sweat it. Rich means density, dense moments, dense meaning, dense attention. So wealthy clients aren't buying your time. They're buying the way you compress transformation into a felt, storied arc for them. The world sells tasks, you sell rights. Your life is not a spreadsheet, it's a myth. Poor thinking thinks that a price is a number. Sovereign thinking knows that a price is a promise. The people you're built to serve are not price sensitive, they're regret sensitive. They don't fear spending. They fear wasting what cannot be replenished. Time, energy, and nerve. Premium done right is compassion for decisive people. You remove the dithering around by being unmistakable. Oh, that's them. That's Uncle Makara. So you forget checking the market by doubling down on a craft that only you can administer. If you're the one guy who, let's say you juggle on a hill, and then you also do some other cool stuff, and then you bring in all these gnomes surrounding you, right? And they give you a nickname called Nomi, like a homie, but surrounded by gnomes, right? Now you have a brand, now you have a name, now people know you, now it's like spreading like wildfire, now people want to buy merchandise from the Nomi tribe or whatever. So this is how it starts, is you just completely you become off the grid so that you can work the grid from the inside out. So authority isn't a mindset, it's scar tissue with a microphone. Stop giving lectures that you haven't bled for. People can sense the difference between your mouth and your marrow. I can outsell any funnel if it's true. Masks cost you wattage, right? It's extra energy being put into the mask. Then there's the facilitation, the persona fatigue. So you can either power your performance or your persona. The reason radical honesty sells because it's a rare oxygen in a room full of fakes, full of curated air, right? You say what is cleanly so life can move again. So start culminating this inevitability, this unconquerable nature. And when they're ready to buy, there's no pitch. There's only continuity, congruence. They can trust you, they know you. Hey, this is what it's about, right? Let's tap in. The calm sells more than the cleverest copy, okay? When you practice your authenticity, your honesty like this, you get this like dependable voltage, this ripple effect across timelines and realms. And you stop pretending that your method works for everyone. It doesn't. Universals are the opiate of the insecure. But if people plug in and their nervous systems settle, man, you're a money-making machine. You see, everybody is trying to move based on these outside rhythms. This is what we learned from Yanusu on my channel last night, the god of doorways and thresholds, right? So try to tap in the best ways possible. I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. You got this, we got this. Upward spiral. Boom.